Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, man. Overall, I would say NBA 2K20 has been a great year, but there's been a lot of stuff broken with this game. In this video, we're going to go over every single glitch there has been in NBA 2K20 from the start of the year up until today. Or at least we're going to try. If we do miss some, which I'm sure we do, make sure y'all comment it down below. And while you're down there, man, drop a like on the video for your boy. It takes you 2 seconds and it helps me out a lot. Let's get right into it. A quick shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Jersey Plug. Jersey Plug is a website that sells some of the most high quality replica NBA gear on the market. With everything going on in the world, I understand money might be tight right now, but fortunately, Jersey Plug allows you to still represent your favorite team, but for a fraction of the price. So whatever NBA gear you're looking for, make sure you head over to Jersey Plug. I'm going to leave the link to their shop down in the description. Click that and make sure you use code Joe at checkout. So I took to Twitter and I tweeted, name a bug or glitch that was in NBA 2K20. Simple as that. Anything you remember, name it. The first response we got was from Quill, and he said, red ball, blue ball. Now, for those of you that don't know about this or don't remember this, basically, people were racking up millions of VC from this red ball, blue ball event glitch that happened. Basically, I think if you won the event, you were supposed to get 5,000 VC. Or something along those lines, like a small amount. And for some reason, it was giving everyone that won 50,000 VC. So people just kept playing and playing and playing. I know people that racked up over 1 million VC off this event. And you guys know red ball, blue ball. It's like the stupidest little kind of just like run around the neighborhood. I think you have to throw like red balls into the red hoop or blue balls into the blue hoop or something like that. I don't even know. I don't play it. But it only takes you like 5 or 10 minutes and people were making 50,000 VC every 5 or 10 minutes. It was insane. People were making new players. As soon as they did it, they made new players because they knew eventually 2K would probably take that VC away, which they did. And people were very, very upset. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got it through a glitch. So you have to expect 2K is probably going to take that back. If you're messing with 2K's pockets, they're going to do something in return. And that's what they did. Next up, my boy Void the Goat, aka Frank, he said tendencies. Now, for those of you that don't know what tendencies are and what the tendency glitch is, I'm gonna explain it to you. Basically, your My Player has attributes. Yes, you know, you have a 3-point rating, you have a steal rating, etc. But tendencies are another thing that your player has that basically, depending on what player you create, it has a preset tendency. For example, a pure slasher has a much higher driving dunk tendency than a pure sharp. Now, obviously your driving dunk rating matters in terms of what dunk animations you can unlock and stuff, but basically a driving dunk tendency is how often your player will go for a dunk. So people were doing glitches to get 100 driving dunk tendency, increasing how likely it is that their player goes up for a dunk instead of doing a layup. The main problem with tendencies is the fact that people did 100 steal tendency and 0 foul tendency. So basically, they have an increased chance of getting a steal, and the chances they get called for a foul are reduced tremendously because that foul tendency is on 0. Now, obviously, they can still get called for a foul, but the chances are very, very, you know, they're just much less. So it's much more unlikely they get called for a foul. So people could just spam, spam, and spam. It's more prevalent in Pro-Am, but at this point in the year, almost everyone has tendencies, and basically if you don't, you're playing at a disadvantage every single game, which I absolutely hate, but it is what it is. Next up, my boy 50K said dribble glitching up the court. Basically, if you don't know what this is, you can spam between the legs while holding LT or L2 in this game, and it's almost impossible to one, get a steal on the point guard, but also just to attach to his body. So like those bump animations you get while you're playing defense, while you're sliding your feet, you can't get any body contact. So he basically just slides right through the defense. If you watch the 2K League, they do it all game long. Dribble glitching certainly is one of the biggest glitches in NBA 2K20. 50K followed that one up with another great suggestion. This is taking it way back to the beginning of the year. 7-3 demigods. If you guys don't remember this, basically there was a attribute glitch, or a demigod glitch if you want to call it that, where you could create, or you could change a player's attributes to all 99s. I believe it only lasted for 1 game and then you would have to do it all over again. But basically people were creating 7-3 players, giving them 99 everything for 1 game and just going stupid in the park. And then they would have to redo the glitch like I said, but you could technically for a little while in the beginning of the game have a 7-3 demigod on NBA 2K20. Next up, Payne said badge glitch to start the year. If you guys don't remember this, There was a badge glitch to start the year, and I don't know a lot about it because I don't know if y'all remember, but it took me forever to max out my first build. To get those 13 shooting badges took me forever because I was one of the few people that did not do this glitch. I thought they were going to ban everyone, and I don't think they banned anyone, but basically there was a badge glitch. I believe the way it worked was you played a My Career game, you got really, really good progress towards your badges, and by dashboarding and doing something, I don't even know what it was, but basically you could just keep accumulating that score. So say you got 30,000 towards shooting, you could just, okay, that's 60,000, 90,000, 120,000, 150,000, 180,000, 210,000, 240,000, etc. until you were done, and then you could just finish the game and it would just add, and you would just see your badges go boom, 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 boom. You would get like 20 badges just from doing it, like just from playing one My Career game. It was insane, but so many people did this to max out their first couple builds. And the people that didn't do it, like me, we were sitting there with non-badged out players trying to compete in the park, and it was tough. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough, but the badge glitch was wild in the beginning of the year. Next up, Lucid said event glitch. Basically, the event glitch was like the clothing glitch, mascot glitch, event glitch, helicopter glitch, all that stuff in one. And basically, I don't know exactly how you did it because, like I said, I never did any of these glitches, but people were telling me somehow you put the file of someone else's player on a hard drive, like a USB or something, and then you plug that in, and somehow basically you transfer their clothing selection and their inventory onto your player. So basically, you know, you would lose all your clothes and you'd be able to use your friend's clothes. And that's how people that, you know, didn't win any events were able to, you know, wear the Gold Rush gear and the Ruffles gear. And, you know, people that didn't hit Legend had helicopters for a while. People that weren't Elite 3 had mascots for a while. I guess they were doing something like changing the inventory and stuff using a USB or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, obviously, I never did it. I'm a Legend. I don't care about events. I barely even play the events unless it's for content. So I wouldn't have any reason to do it, which is why I can't really explain to you guys how everyone did it. But all I know is for a couple weeks, I would be in the park and I would hear helicopters every 5 seconds. I'm sure you guys experienced the same thing. You'd be in a park with no legends and you would hear helicopters all over the place. People were going crazy with the event glitch. Moving on, Clay Boogie said, rep bar freezing at the beginning of the year. I completely forgot about this until I saw the tweet. There was a few days in the beginning of the year, and luckily I wasn't grinding rep at this point. I was just playing casually, trying to create my content. But I remember there was a few days where I saw everyone going for top rep was tweeting like, my bar's frozen, my bar's frozen. I had to make a new player to get my bar to unfreeze. Like all this stuff. They were doing all this extra stuff that they shouldn't have had to do because the rep bar literally froze for a couple days. That's how broken it was. Next up, Julian said late and early glitch. For people that don't know what this is, or you think like you just randomly shot an air ball, there is a glitch on NBA 2K20 that no matter how you release your shot, at random times, it's just going to just say early or late, and it's probably going to be an air ball. You ever release a shot and be like, bro, I released that absolutely perfect, wide open, in a hot spot, got all my badges, there's no way I just airballed. Well, it's because you really didn't. It's just a glitch in the game. You could release it perfect, and it'll just say early and make you shoot an air ball. It's just an early or a late glitch. I don't know why it's there. It happens, I would say, like 1 out of every like 25 shots or 20 shots. You just randomly get it early or late. There's nothing you could do about it. I don't know. I don't understand why that's in there. Moving on, T-Max said, the fact you don't get an actual discount on anything in the game, even with the endorsements. I never even really thought about this. The only time I really thought about it was for Gatorade, because I don't have unlimited Gatorade. I never won it off the wheel. So I have to waste a lot of VC buying Gatorade. And I was like, wait, aren't I supposed to be getting like a 25% discount from my career? And you don't get any discount. And he's absolutely right. I feel like you don't get a discount in the shoe store, 2K store, like swags, Gatorade. They don't give you a discount for anything, despite the fact you have all these endorsements where they say, oh, 25% discount at the, 2K shoe store or NBA store or Gatorade. You don't get a discount. Anyone know why that is? Like, I never really thought about it. Next up, we have unlimited stamina in my career. There's also a glitch, I think it was along the same lines, where you could make the opponents, like you could make every team you're playing against in my career 5'7", you know, like 40 overalls. People were doing that to make it easier to get badges in my career. Last but not least, every streamer on the game has dealt with this. Players walking / dancing in the middle of the court and on the sidelines. Basically, people found a way to glitch onto the court, and then they would be doing emotes, running around. It was pure chaos. I believe it's actually still in the game. Some people still do it. But listen, man, that's all we have for today. Like I said, if I missed anything, make sure y'all comment it down below. I'm sure there's some glitches and bugs that I missed out on. I never really thought about it, but like, how do people figure out these glitches, man? How do people find out that you do all this weird stuff in the menus and then you can all of a sudden do this? Like, it's crazy, man. But listen, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll talk to y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.